Hi guys, this is day number 53 of my 365 live stream challenge, and today I want to share with you top 3 signs to watch for, warning signs to watch for when hiring a software developer or a software development agency. Yesterday I had a couple sales calls, and one of these calls was with a gentleman from California running small digital marketing agency, and he started building his own first software like almost 1.5 years ago. He did this with 3 different teams, and now none of these teams finished anything. So finally he was yesterday on call with me, and I found that pattern that repeats over and over. That last call was the proof of that pattern. So and I want to share with you the same 3 things that he shared with me yesterday when I started interviewing him, how it started with every team, why he thought it went wrong with the development, why products were not finished, and so that's why I want to share this with you, these 3 top warning signs when hiring a software development agency. So when you're on the first call and with the software developer or software development agency, first warning sign is that to any question you ask, they say yes to everything. For example, okay guys, will that be possible? Is this product possible at all? They say yes. Can I have this API to connect inside my software? Is this possible? They say yes without much consideration, without checking. Basically say yes to everything you ask them straight away. Usually it's a bad sign. It's a sign that they are desperate of new clients, of incoming money in their agency, so they lack some clients. So if they say yes to everything and pretty quickly without deeper consideration, or maybe taking notes and saying something, like the better answer would be like something, it's yes. Other times, no, it's not possible, they have the experience. But in case on a sales call I have a question that I have no idea about that question, for example, we haven't worked with that API yet, so I would say usually, okay, I will make a note for myself, and after this call with you, John, I will talk to our developers and we'll find out if it's possible, if that service provides any kind of API that we need. So that is a good answer here in this case. There's no agency that knows everything about everything, right? Okay, so that's saying yes to everything is a bad sign. Second warning sign when hiring software development agency is that when you start asking them direct questions, usually they avoid them. What kind of questions I mean here? It might be, okay, what do you think, what kind of budget it might take this software to develop, or what kind of timeline we will need, how many months or years we need to develop, or weeks we need to develop the software, or what stack would you recommend? If they kind of avoid these questions on the call with you, they either don't know this yet, so they don't have much experience, or maybe they kind of have this sleazy sales process when they will sell you something for 5K, but during the development stage you will pay 50K. So you need to avoid this kind of process. And it might not be possible to tell you an accurate estimate for the budget on the first call, of course, but I would tell you that on my sales calls, strategy calls with first-time software founders, by the end of first 1-hour call, usually I am able to tell at least ballpark numbers, timeline, technology stack, budget, and everything, because we did this more than 200 times since 2011. We built a lot of different software products, SaaS, marketplaces, social networks, so I have a good understanding how this or another thing will cost 5K, 50K or $500,000, right? So if they completely avoid this question, probably they have this sleazy sales process, or maybe they have no enough experience, nothing to compare with, or that just person on the call with you is not expert in the thing that he or she is trying to sell. So avoid such an agency. And third thing is basically the third warning sign that you want to avoid when hiring a new agency, software development agency, is that they don't have proper process. How do you find it? For example, on this first sales call, instead of they leading the call, asking you specific question, have specific process, and saying no, please ask this question at the end of the call. Now I would love to start this call this way. Let's introduce ourselves, and we'll talk about your background, and let's do the proper project details. So they should put you into agenda of their sales call and tell you exactly what's going to happen afterwards and give you specific instructions. So you just need to answer questions at specific point of time, and that's how it should go. That means that they help the process. If you hopped on the call with the software development agency and they kind of just have no idea what to ask you, and you're just pulling information from them, imagine that you would be doing the same thing once you start the development and spending bigger bucks with them. You will be chasing them, they have no process, you need lead all the team development and management. You don't want that agency as a first-time software founder. So make sure that they have process within their agency, and you can see this even on the first call, just from what is the agenda of that call, how do they lead it, do you like the process, are you just like reactive? You don't want to be proactive on the first call. On this first call, you need to be reactive. They need to lead. If they lead, you like it, you just need to answer questions. That's a good sign. Okay, if it's not that way, it's a bad sign. So this is all from me. You need to watch out for these three warning signs. Make sure they have answers to your straight questions, at least on ballpark level. Also avoid agencies that don't have any process and that don't lead you through the process. And the first warning sign I mentioned in this live stream was saying yes to everything you ask them to do. That's also a bad sign. I hope that this live stream will be useful for you, so you avoid such a situation like our lead from my yesterday's sales call. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, and remember, people